Yeah.
Hello and welcome to game number 4 of the series. This is launch attempt number 3 as we go into this game. We are currently just trying to get it going and everything, but we've been running into some problems, getting those fixed. But with me, of course, is Admiral Nakamov, who's going to be co-casting this game with me today.
Yep. Hello.
But as we saw in the last match load, sorry, not the last one, but the first one, we saw that Shenanigans changed up his route. Do you think he's going to do that again, or do you think he's going to go along the more standard route of the eastern side?
Well, it's hard to say. I don't really know that he got all that much out of it, and now that he's done it, they might expect it. So we'll see if he decides to play the triple mind games and do it again, or...
Oh, yeah, he's doing the exact same route.
Yep. So there you are. He's committed to this route, I guess, on this map, even though he usually doesn't go this way.
Yep, although the hunters usually know what to do. This will change things up, and they won't. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he doesn't cut towards the, eastern side. He actually goes south this time and goes to the west, just to throw them for a loop because he did go up that way, and they just called out the ping. So he got a successful ping, and I think they just saw him turn. So who knows? Oh no, Trapper's getting into position, thinking that he's going north again. So they're hugging towards that left side, and yep, Monster did just cut north. So we'll have to see what he does, as they're getting into position to get a good, trap off and know exactly where he's going. So because they want to be able to exercise control against this monster, because Shenanigans is one of those monsters you don't want to let have free roam. Oh, Trapper's low health. Oh no, he smelled it. He's going for it. He's going for blood. He goes in for the vortex, and Shield comes out, able to keep him off, and he says, I'm not going to commit to this because I don't have a full evolve meter.
Yeah, probably not a good idea, but a little bit of harass is nice. It puts them out of their comfort zone, like you were talking about at the beginning of the game before the remake.
Insane showed us earlier the power of being aware of someone's health bar, as he was able to pick off actually Ninja Penguins on this map, and he was able to punish them heavily and actually end up winning that game, which we all thought was a one-sided win. Right before that point, Insane completely flipped our world around and threw it upside down.
Yeah, so just that awareness is so important.
So we'll have to see what's going on as they are pushing their way around. He doesn't quite have a full evolve meter. Gonna try and push his way around. Should have seen a dome there, in my opinion, but hey, they got their own decisions. They're being conservative for it.
Yeah, I'm still calling into question that route that he's following, because if he had followed the normal route, sure, he threw them off a little bit, but if he'd followed that route, he'd have a full evolve meter already.
Or even if he just continued south towards the west, he would have had the meter. So I think it was just a little bit of a misstep, because it is an unpracticed route, so maybe that just played a little bit of a factor. Although he does have his full evolve meter now, so he also still has the food over in that corner, though. That's the other benefit to changing up routes, is that you have different... one of these days you'll have to get through that tree. And he just tried to run through, just not quite able to fit those dang tentacle arms, unable to squeeze through that tree. As right now, he's just kind of being forced to engage in this spot. Spanners is actually right below him, so he looks like he's just going to go right past. Vortex behind him, just get him off his case. He just wanted to slow down Slim Wayne in the assault. Didn't want to give him anything. Knew the stasis grenades were on the eastern side, so he just wanted to get his space. He's going to head up towards the north side by the looks of it. He's going to be evolving up there, and probably inside the building if I had to guess, because he does have the rooftop covered.
Yep. Kind of unfortunate for him that he got stuck on a tree. You'd think a gigantic monster would be able to avoid a tree.
Or even tentacles that are so flexible that you can fly with that would be able to squeeze through there. But hey, it's not my thing. As he goes for the evolve.
Like he's going for the evolve. He's got it.
This is the spot that was made famous by Aurora Symphony, being able to do on that high ground. And he's been doing quite well with it, Shenanigans. So he's kind of, we'll see what he does here. We see the dome coming out, just barely cutting him off from the... Oh, that was so close. That was definitely practice. We see 3-point Vortex, 3-point Aftershock. Vortex coming in on Slim Wayne. Aftershock goes in for the connection. Shield comes in, protecting Slim Wayne, keeping him alive. We see more and more auto attacks. Going to be trying to keep him up. We see a double strike on that. We see a Vortex coming in on Slim Wayne. Forces him on the low ground. If he gets an Aftershock on the low ground, that is a dead Slim Wayne. But nope, he is able to get up in time. We see more and more auto attacks coming in. We see a shield coming in. We see an Aftershock going in for the connection. Does it connect? Yes, it does. However, it does just drain the shield. He's going to leave that off and let it recharge in the meantime. He's going to be trying to get it up. Going to see more and more auto attacks. Going to be trying to left, right, and center swipe and swipe and swipe. Unable to get Slim Wayne down. He is a highly durable medic as they're just melting down through Shenanigans' armor. Aftershock goes in for the connection. Does it connect? Yes, it does. And we see a shield coming in and blocking the damage, though. Shenanigans is in trouble, trying to force them back with that Vortex. Oh man, he's so low right now, trying to get a little bit of armor to give him a little bit more fighting power. But the Trapper says no. Gonna be
Yeah,
trapping
not
him in.
looking good.
Slimwayne gonna be applying pressure. Oh, he gets a little bit of armor.
He did get the armor. Wow, that's huge.
Oh, he might be able to survive. If he runs and gets a good vortex here, he might be able to survive through this. Drop down a little bit, break line of sight. Oh man, Slimwayne is applying all that pressure. Nightwar keeping it on him. However, he survives with just barely enough HP to live. As he's going to be forcing his way around, going to be able to get those striders and going to be able to get himself up so a little bit more armor. Gets a little bit more poke, eats through the regenerated armor. And he's going to be trying to see exactly how much he can get. Gets the double striders, going to be eating those for 4 points of armor. Well, actually, I think 5 would be the final count. No, 6? No, 5.5. Or 5.25. Well, we'll have to see what he does. And we see more vortexes coming back. Oh, we see the trouble coming out from the wildlife, grabbing Nightwayne, slowing him down, so they're not able to pursue.
Yeah, nicely played by Shenanigans there, actually managing to get out. He got really lucky with that armor, I would say. Or skill. One of the two.
Anyone who says armor regen doesn't do anything just missed out a really key moment where armor regen just kept him in the game.
Yeah.
That was huge.
So where does this put him? Is he going to be able to run from the hunters for much longer? They're following him pretty well, but he is getting.
They're following him pretty well, but at the same time, he's going to have armor though for the next engage, so he basically has his health back, right? So as much as, you know, he's going to be in a world of hurt, he has almost a full health, like a full health, essentially, in order to play with and try and get his downs. Although they don't have any strikes against him, but he has full armor now. And if he evolves to stage 3, he'll have a decent enough health pool that he'll be able to pull it off. Yeah. He doesn't necessarily have to kill them either, he just has to get them into position. Oh, the dome! Oh, the dome is now in effect. He's going to hide down on the low ground, unable to hide down there for long, as we see the Toxic Grenade was tossed up on the high ground, just keep him from jumping up on Spanners. We see Toxic Grenade burning damage, Aftershock going in, doesn't connect, yes it does, down goes Spanners, gets knocked down to the low ground, however he stays alive, going down about 25% HP, has to burn his cloak in order to stop Shenanigans from being able to focus him down. Needs to actually keep his distance though, he's getting melted by this damage, trying to wrap around and protect himself as much as possible. We see Spanners is getting healed by the bug at a distance, we see Aftershock going in as he is, conceding to his fate, and down goes the monster. Hunters win. Game number 4 in the series goes in favor of Ninja Penguins.
Yep, 4-0 for the Hunters in this series so far, so a little one-sided perhaps.
Good game, man. Good game.
See the good games being called out. Great game played by both sides. Just wasn't able to get the damage he needed, and the Hunters were able to punish him severely for that evolve, and it's just so much damage coming out from Ninja Penguins. However, we're going to have to go to the other side and see how Source deals with the Epex Hunter team in response to this.
Yep, definitely.
So we'll be back in just a moment when we get that lobby set up for you guys, so stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.